Hello. Another helpful thing to do whenever factoring, and you're factoring to find the zeros of your polynomial, is to use substitution. This method does not have to be used. The reason that you can use it is that it helps to make the problem more familiar. And whenever things are more familiar, they're more comfortable. So it feels like you're just doing the same thing that you've already practiced before. So it's a trick. And this works whenever you have even powers greater than 2. This right here is more or less a quadratic equation. If I just said, okay, that's x squared and that's x. So what we're going to do is we're going to use substitution. What I'm going to say is let u equal x squared. So if I say let u equal x squared, how I can view x to the fourth is simply as x squared to the second power. I'm squaring x squared. Therefore, I substitute a u in for the x squared, and that simply becomes u squared. So what my problem becomes is u squared plus 4u minus 45, and that is something that we're comfortable with and familiar with. I factor, and then what I do is I replace u with x squared once I have it factored out. See, there was my u, now I replace it with x squared. That can sometimes mess people up, having something instead of x squared and x, having x to the eighth and x to the fourth. So use substitution to be able to do it. So example problem. Alright, pause the video and see if we end up getting the same answers using substitution. Alright, so what I will say let u equal x squared. So, and then what I know from my first term is that it is written like this. Whenever you take an exponent to an exponent, you multiply them together. Hopefully y'all remember that. So what this actually is x to the fourth can be rewritten as that, as x squared plus x squared, which simply equals u squared. So I've already said let u equal x squared, and I know what x to the fourth equals is u squared. So u squared minus 4u plus 3 equals 0. I factor out my terms, and then I replace x squared minus 3 and x squared minus 1. And we'll just go ahead and find the zeros for it. X squared equals 3 and x squared equals 1. So x equals plus or minus the square root of 3, and x equals plus or minus 1. And that is factoring using substitution, because in some of your homework problems you're going to have to identify the zeros, and some of the problems that they give you are what they would call quartic or cubic, and I need to make sure you understand easiest ways to be able to factor those. Okay guys, continue to work on your homework, critically think about it, structure all your work, watch your publisher videos, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Good luck with your homework.